Today I rise in opposition to President Biden's student loan scam and urge my colleagues on both sides of the aisle to vote to override President Biden's veto of House Joint Resolution 45, which would overturn this ridiculous misuse of taxpayer dollars and transfer of wealth from the working class to our country's most wealthy and educated citizens. Mr. Speaker, Middle Tennessee is home to many hardworking blue-collar workers who do everything they can to provide for their families and live within their means. Many of them made tough decisions to forego attending college to pursue careers in skilled trades like becoming an electrician, a plumber, or a carpenter, each valuable skill sets and careers that keep our communities running and provide services we could never live without. In fact, 66% of the folks in Tennessee's 6th Congressional District have no college degree. This, along with those who responsibly took out student loans and paid them back, means that an estimated 759,000 people whom I represent are ineligible for the Biden administration's proposed student loan giveaway. To put this into perspective, the total population of Tennessee's 6th Congressional District is 768,525. So a whopping 98.7% of folks whom I represent will never see a penny of the billions being wasted on this ill-guided proposal. What's even worse is that it will cost the folks of my district an estimated $1.53 billion, or almost $2,000 per individual, at a time when the U.S. national debt has surpassed $32 trillion for the first time in our country's history, meaning that each citizen owes almost $100,000 of the national debt. The last thing Americans need and that Tennesseans need is another $2,000 in debt to pay for other people's decisions to pursue college degrees. Mr. Speaker, when we debated this legislation on the floor previously, I said that America is a country built on the idea of freedom. Freedom does not mean freedom from individual responsibility, but freedom from unreasonable constraints. By forcing Tennesseans to foot the bill for the college degrees of wealthy lawyers and doctors in New York and California, President Biden is chipping away at our freedom. Back home in my district, where the median household income is $57,373, President Biden's student loan bailout will cost almost an entire paycheck for the hardworking folks of Tennessee's 6th District.
Happy Saturday, friends. It is coming as more and more seniors rely on Social Security to cover their monthly expenses. Many lawmakers are expected to pass new legislation that would help improve the program. But if no changes are made, Social Security beneficiaries may see their monthly benefits shrink or delayed. My dearest friends, please make sure that you watch until the end of this video to find out how this may affect you. Also, do stay tuned because I'll be announcing the winners of yesterday's Walmart gift card giveaway. If you'd like to enter these weekly giveaway, friends, all you need to do is click and like several of my videos and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you watch and then comment on, friends, the greater your chances of winning the giveaways. Over 16.5 million Americans age 65 and over are economically insecure, living at or below 200% of the federal poverty level. Analysts have reported that older adults struggle with rising housing costs and healthcare bills, inadequate nutrition, lack of access to transportation, and job loss. For older Americans who are above the poverty level, one major adverse life event can change today's realities into tomorrow's troubles. For the vast majority of retirees, Social Security is an indispensable source of income. Every year, between 80% and 90% of respondents have claimed that their Social Security income is necessary to cover their expenses. Given how important Social Security income is today to retirees, it's only logical that future beneficiaries would want to do everything possible to maximize what they will receive. Yet one common misconception about the program could have up to 70% of retirees leaving as much as $12,000 in benefits on the table each year. The 2023 Social Security Board of Trustees report outlined an estimated $22.4 trillion funding obligation shortfall through the year 2097. Analysts have noted that the asset reserves of the Old Age and Survivors Insurance Trust Fund will be depleted by the year 2033, and this is if no changes are made to the program. In 2021, Social Security doled out more in benefits than it brought in for the first time in nearly 4 decades. The magnitude of this outflow is expected to increase over time. However, Social Security can remain solvent even if asset reserves are completely exhausted. The trustees report says that a 23% sweeping benefit cut will be needed for the asset reserves to sustain payouts through the year 2097 without the need for any further cuts. If the Disability Insurance Trust Fund were also included, sweeping cuts across both funds would be 20%. While a reduction in Social Security checks is not optimal, it is a lot better than receiving nothing at all. Furthermore, Social Security's current structure prevents the program from going bankrupt or becoming insolvent. The program generates income 3 ways: the 12.4% payroll tax, the interest income earned on the program's asset reserves, and the taxation of Social Security benefits. The payroll tax accounts for about 90% of revenue that Social Security brings in every year, although there are more than a half dozen factors that can affect what you'll receive and get to keep from Social Security. 4 core elements are used to determine your monthly payout, which is work history, earnings history, full retirement age, and claiming age. Of these 4 factors, your claiming age is what can swing the pendulum more than any other factor and increase or decrease what you'll receive each month. Each year, a worker waits to take their payout, beginning at age 62 and continuing until age 70. Their benefit can grow as much as 8%. Many experts say that for someone born in 1960 or later, claiming as early as possible can lead to a permanent reduction of 30% compared to what they would have received each month at full retirement age. Meanwhile, waiting until age 70 can boost their monthly check by up to 24% above their full retirement age payout. Millions of retirees nationwide will receive the final round of 3 Social Security retirement payments for the month of June in just 4 days. In May 2023, the average retired worker was bringing home a monthly benefit check totaling $1,836. An individual who starts to claim their benefits at age 62 would reduce their benefit to $1,285 per month. Comparatively, a retiree age 70 would increase their benefit to $2,277 per month. This is about a $1,000 monthly difference, or about $12,000 each year, that the average beneficiary may be leaving on the table. Well, my beautiful and most amazing friends, that is the end of my daily stimulus update video for this Saturday. Thank you, dear friends, for joining me here and for being part of this community. The 2 winners of yesterday's Walmart gift card giveaway is Paul Ramos Jr. and Ruth Anderson. Congratulations, my dearest friends. To claim your gift cards, please check your notifications page and send me a message. or you could message me on my Facebook page. Thank you, friends, and have a wonderful and very blessed weekend.